Hey guys, Metal Viking 82 here, back to show some more plunder that I've acquired over the last little while. Got a nice little stack of stuff to show here. This is just part of a lot of stuff that I've picked up here and there that I just have not gotten around to show. Just haven't really had the time with everything going on. And the first four actually came from Half Price Books, one of the last times that I got to go there before the holidays. And the first two were actually found in the music DVD section because they were both A5 digipacks, so they mistakenly thought they were DVDs. But this first one I am super excited about because you don't see this out in the wild very often, if at all. And on No One Discogs, I think minimum is going for about 75 bucks. I think I paid like $10 for this, and that is Winter Lore with Four Swords Against the Pious. The only issue is, of course, it's got a little ding out of the corner, which normally I'm like super picky about how the condition of my stuff is, but in this case I went ahead and took it with the ding. The CD was in great shape, it plays good, so I was happy because, as I said, you cannot find this hardly anywhere for a decent price. And yeah, Winter Lore, black metal band from Utah, been around since 2005. This is their debut full length, put out on Slaughterhouse Records back in 2013, limited to 300 copies. And if you can see, mine is number 201 out of 300. And yeah, these guys are really awesome. It's black metal, but it also has that kind of epic, almost atmospheric feel to it at times. If you like bands like Caladan Brood and Gjallarhorn, then you would love Winter Lore. Definitely go check this out. Next up, Dark Tranquility, We Are the Void Tour Edition. Of course, Dark Tranquility really needs no introduction. Gothenburg melodic death metal band, been around since 1991. This is their 9th full-length album that came out in 2010 on Century Media Records. And this is a 2-disc edition. You got the CD here and a bonus DVD, which is kind of my draw to it. Has the promo video for Shadow in Our Blood, which is probably my favorite song on this album. You also have three live tracks from different festivals, as well as a couple other promo videos on here. So really cool to have this in the collection. Couldn't pass it up. Next up, Ted Nugent, Sweden Rocks. Love me some Ted Nugent. This guy's been a solo artist since 1975, but he's been around long before that. And yeah, just awesome hard rock. This was actually a live album recorded at the Sweden Rock Festival back in 2006, and this also got released as a DVD, and I've listened to this a handful of times, and damn, I really want to see Ted Nugent live one of these days. Next up was a complete blind buy for me. I saw this sitting up on the little rack because, you know, in Half Price Books, they have the normal CDs just all laid out there, you know, so you can read the spines, but they have a little shelves up above it, and I saw this sitting up there, and I just kind of thought the cover looked cool, and I picked it up, and on the back I saw it was produced by Eric Rutan. So I was like, oh, let me look at this a little bit more. And I opened it up, and I was looking through the CD, and I popped the CD out just to see what condition it was in. Saw that this is actually a project of Eric Rutan's, and I just immediately, for the price, said, you know, never heard a single note from this band, but I'm picking it up anyway, because I just love Eric Rutan's guitar playing. This is Alas with Absolute Purity. And yeah, this is basically a progressive metal band that he formed back in 1995 while he was still in Morbid Angel. They are no longer together. This is their lone full-length album. And as I said, I have not listened to a note of this yet, so I really can't give you an idea of how good it is. But this is the limited edition. Comes on a clamshell here. Then you got the CD and a bonus poster, and that's really about all you get with this. I even looked up on the Metal Archives to make sure there was nothing missing from it. But yeah, definitely looking forward to giving this one a shot. Next two came from Headsplit Records. I had made several orders from them at one point, and these were the only two CDs I got. I will be showing off the tapes at some point. This first one, had never heard of this project, and listened to a couple songs from it, thought it sounded really good, so I decided to pick this up, because of course, you know, with Headsplit, the CDs are not super expensive at all, so I thought it was worth checking out. This is Kim 6 with complete anthology 1984 to 1985. So as you can tell, this band was not around for very long. They are a heavy metal band out of Denmark that formed in 1984, and as I said, they are no longer together. Tragically, the vocalist Kim Powerbaby6 was killed in a car crash in the 90s, so there's no chance of this band ever really getting back together. And yeah, this is basically just a compilation of all their recorded material, as well as 3 bonus tracks that were recorded live at the the Skanderborg Festival on 8/13/1984. And I've gotten to listen to a fair bit of this, and it sounds really good. Definitely worth giving a listen to. And this one, I actually bought the tape of this that Headsplit put out. And when I saw they got the CD version in, I just had to pick this up because I absolutely love this album. And I'm really glad to finally own a CD copy. This is Savage Grace with Master of Disguise. Oh, so good. And I loved this cover ever since I saw it years ago on one of the forums that I used to post at. But yeah, Savage Grace are a power/speed metal band from California, the Los Angeles area to be exact. Been around since 1981, so the year before I was born. This is their debut full-length that came out in 1985, reissued on tape, as I said, by Headsplit Records, and this CD pressing is on Hooked on Metal Records, came out just last year. Very, very happy to own this. If you love good speed metal, definitely check out Savage Grace. You'll love this. And last but not least, Malevolent Creation, The Demos. Of course, Malevolent Creation, another band that really needs no introduction. Death metal band, been around since 1987, formerly of New York, and then later on transitioning down to Florida. And this is basically what it says on the spine. This is a compilation of all their demos, as well as a live EP and a live show from 8/17 of 1990, recorded at the Trash Can in Miami, Florida. 2 CD set. And unfortunately, I have not had a chance to really listen to this yet. I'm really looking forward to digging into it, though. So yeah, love me some Malevolent Creation, so it's going to be really cool hearing their early demos. So yeah, that is going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing. And until next time, stay brutal.